That'll do. It's my cue. Hello, fellow Star Voyagers. Welcome. Hi, Lemia. Hey, Bob. Hello out there in TV land. Isn't the early start I imagined. Just past noon here, so not really a late start either. What it means for finishing this today, though, we'll just have to see. We're not going to rush it, so we'll see. There will be Gwent. We are not going to play 14 matches, 15 matches, however many matches we have left to collect the Skellige deck. We are not going to do all of that today. Whether or not we finish Blood and Wine, that's unlikely to be complete today. I think we'll play the Gwent tournament whenever we next come back to The Witcher. Put that thought away for now. Got a lot to do today, and we're not going to rush, so we'll see where we end up. Maybe Blood and Wine will need another day yet. Gwent was the last thing we did yesterday. She was tough. She's good. Hey, Fez. This Innkeep, she was really quite good. She played a mean Nilfgaard deck. You were here at the end of the stream yesterday. She played her last 4 cards in a match. I think it was it a round 2? She had 4 cards left. All spies. All spies. Spy, 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 spy. She was holding like nothing else. She wiped the floor with me twice. Hey Chandler, it's going all right. How about you? So, we're off somewhere. Actually, I do want to start with Gwent. Good warm-up. We're not going to play all 15 remaining matches to get the 15 cards. We're not going to do all that today. I think we'd have to spend at least 3 or 4 hours on Gwent, and we... ballpark 6. We're kind of getting a normal stream. I didn't really get the early start here that I was thinking about. So what's nearby? Is at least one more card nearby? I thought there was another one in Fran Colors. Tried playing a little bit of a monster deck yesterday, maybe the stream before as well. Monster deck is not great. I guess it's not the worst either. A lot of cards that will that you can put into any deck. A lot of universal cards, however it's referred to in game. Alright, who looks like a Gwent player? Guy with the pipe. Guy looking at his hands. What are you doing? Play Gwent?
Welcome, Snow White. Wish to look out for my goods?
Chandler, things are fine. Taking it easy. Think you got a cold? Definitely take it easy. Don't let that go anywhere. Not a Gwent player.
Mind if I glance at your stock?
Seitler! Sleep. Wake up 3 hours later. Hello. And when we see a crafter, we want to make some Manticore gear today. That's another thing. Yeah,
see ya.
Exactly what you said, Chandler. Hopefully he'll be healthy by then, because you don't want to spread it around. Don't have to go to school sick. Stay home sick.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm aware there's a Witcher show coming to Netflix, and that they're starting to determine some of the characters who will be appearing in the show, and that has led some people to speculate which period in the books is going to be represented by the show. Hey, Densa, I bet you have a few things to say about that, too. So we know Geralt is going to be in there, and Ciri, and Regis, and feel free to share which other characters were announced that are going to be in the Witcher show. Ice Flame, hello, hi, welcome. Yeah, I saw the writer tweeted out not character bios, but character motivations, little bits of what the characters are being built around what the characters will be, their essence. Sweet Laura, have you thought about using a gameplay overhaul ghost mode or enhanced edition? Nope, I really haven't. I really haven't thought about it. We're just using the UI mod. Hey, let's check the crafting first here.
Me? I pay well.
Which mods do you like, Sweet Laura? I always enjoyed the game pretty much the way it is, and I just wanted to hide the UI completely at times and be able to see where I was going still. And so this mod has done it. Densa, it's odd that they announced Regis already. Appeared somewhere in the middle of the story. Well, maybe. This guy cannot make Manticore, so never mind. You're using Ghost Mode and other mods as well. Enhanced Edition is a bit more hardcore. Well, if we start another playthrough one day, and we will one day, I'll take a look.
Gwent, interested in a round or two?
But that could be a while. We are not ready to play a Skellige deck yet. So I've played Monster deck 3 or 4 times now. I'm not very used to it, but we have some good cards and not the strongest hand. We're missing one of the Crones. I think we now have 4 different Arakas total. 3 vampires, 4 Arakas. So our muster is starting to work. Toad. This Toad is really not that useful for us yet. We just haven't... Nobody's playing Scoia'tael against us yet. Seems like Toad would be useful against Scoia'tael with all the ranged, but... One of the big things about Enhanced Edition is that it de-levels everything. So you could play Blood and Wine from the start of the game. You have to craft each and every potion, bomb, oil. I will look, but I'm not sure that's the kind of... I'm not sure I want to micromanage that much, but maybe. There's hardcore, and then there's, you know, bed bugs. I don't have to worry about bed bugs in a game. Fortunately, I don't know. Maybe Denver has bed bug problems. I was about to say Colorado doesn't have bed bug problems that I know of, but maybe Denver does. Every city anymore. Ugh, what a horrible thought. But you know, there are just some things we don't need to add. They're not fun. They might be realistic, more hardcore, but crafting each and every single one. Alright, let's play monsters again and see what happens. Northern Realms, that's my best deck is Northern Realms. It's playing Siege Master Foltest, which would be my usual. Dandelion, Commander's Horn, plus some points. 1 vampire, that's ideal for a vampire. The rest will get pulled out of the deck, we don't need them in hand. Plague Maiden, Fiend, Fire Elemental. Crone, 1 Crone, again, ideal. The other Crones will come along. There's only 1 other Crone in the deck, but it's better than in the hand. Hello, green. It is going still, I saw that, I was wondering if you would see that too. Still don't see it up here. So maybe it's a toggle. I might have to go check the Streamlabs, see if there's a toggle to have that appear. But I'm doing all right this fine Saturday. Didn't get the super early start I wanted, but So that's good. Yen, Triss, that's, I don't know if we can call them a team. They're kind of rare, but Toad. I'm not sure I want to redraw anything. Leshen, it's not a bad hand. Maybe the Plague Maiden. Oh, show me what just elemental Arakas. Pull the Arakas. That's awesome. Another muster card and just one of them. Should probably stop right there. Could redraw one more, and I don't know how I feel about the Toad. It's gonna help one day when we play Scoia'tael. Let's go. Ghost mode that you're playing with, Soitler, allows you to make a custom difficulty. Monsters, more damage, half health, that kind of thing you're using. Sign you tried it, but it broke the scaling. Worked well when it worked. Things were either often too hard or easy. Example, Olgierd's Duel. Scaling itself breaks the game too. Rats become your level. Yeah, that's only in a few places. That is true, but only in a few places. Yes, the rats killed us. We had to... What did we do? Did we turn off... We must have turned off scaling to get past those rats. That was a nightmare. So real quick, look at our leader card. I'm still getting used to the monster deck, and we're playing with an Eridan card that is a Commander's Horn for close combat. Just for close combat. Kind of like Siege Master Foltest is a Commander's Horn for siege units, only siege units. Which means Dandelion gets to do what? If we end up playing all our close combat in one round, he doesn't get to do anything. He's kind of our backup. He's our backup. We were playing Nilfgaard, and he got neutralized a couple times. That last Barkeep, she neutralized him with the leader function. Cancels your opponent's leader function. But anyways, he's there. He's kind of a backup. I don't want to use him yet. Alright, Ciri right off the bat. I didn't say the words, but I had him going, I would like to tease out some weather cards. It's not exactly what, I don't know why I was thinking the other rows, but when I put out Siege, I was thinking, I'd love to tease out some weather cards. In a way, that's better than what I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking Frost. Come, attack my melee. But that gets it out of the way for later, unless he's holding another Frost, and he maybe... That would have wrecked us later, and... Can't wreck us now. So... Even if he's holding a Scorch, no good. Oh, fuck! Put it in the wrong row. Yes! Our leader card would go to that row. Ugh. That sucks. Supposed to go to Siege. It was supposed to go to Siege. Alright, lurk on, Green. Good luck with the new project. Does that mean the game's all sewed up, neat and tidy? Man, take that back. There's no undo. There is no undo. Cards. Played 2 spies already. 4 extra cards, otherwise we'd be 6-6. Alright, I'm gonna pass here, and if they want to win this round... Dandelion was supposed to be here, which it wouldn't have made a world of difference, but it would have affected what they played. They're probably gonna take this round. No? They gave it? Alright. We pretty much win the game now. I could fuck it up. But otherwise, we pretty much win because they passed on that first round. They should have taken it. It would have been easy. With that card advantage, they should have taken it. It would have been easy. Alright. Dandelion stays up there. That means we're going to save Eridan for a possible third round, but that shouldn't have to happen. Need a third round. 10 cards. Let's get 10 cards. So we might have to go to a third round. These muster cards are strong. They're gonna build up a really nice close combat row, and it's gonna get very powerful with Eridan. A lot more than it looks like. We should probably try to hang on to one of those for a third round, but we need to tease out more cards. It's got 9 cards. We need to tease out more cards. Yen can pull something out of the trash. Spies. We could play a spy. I wasn't thinking. We've got spies in the trash. So Yen, now's the time. Lowest possible point spy. Let's bring Taller out of the trash. Taller, what are you doing in the trash anyways? If they have a decoy, they could grab him back and play him again. Hope they don't have a decoy. And that really didn't help us too much. We only got one. We pulled 2 cards. Only one of them really counts. Because of the way the crones work, because of the way muster works, this crone was going to pull the other crone anyways. We didn't get anything from that. But we did get 5 points. Gave them 1, gained 5. We play it. Scorch would... Scorch, right on cue. It's not as bad as it looks. It's actually... Having that Scorch out of the way before we play these... If I pass now, they win the round. Might be the time to pass. But we're going to play one more card. Crones would be... Well... They're going to get doubled when they land. One of these, what do we have? We have 3 vampires, 3 or 4 Arakas, 2 crones. It was 12 points, 12 points, 12 points. And then Dandelion. It almost doesn't matter which one. As long as they don't have another Scorch. Arakas, go! This is 25. Point-wise, this would be our lowest point play right now. But it can't get messed up in the final round. That's why I'm holding. This will be 12, get doubled to 24. He can't afford to pass, we'll have to play. We'll have to pass after that if we want to hang on to stuff for the third round. I'm overthinking most of this, but... Warm up. Alright, we had 3 Arakas. He did have another Scorch, and he can't use it in the last round now. Alright. Think he's got a 3rd Scorch? Are you gonna decoy that spy? Are you holding a decoy? He has Siege Master Foltis still, so he's got a Commander's Horn for the Siege row. Gonna come away with an easy round if I let him have it now. What are we gonna have? If I play another, we're only going to have 34. If I play the Vampire or the Crone, we're only going to have 34 points for the third round. That monster deck, something will stay on the board. Something will, it could be Dandelion again. which would kind of suck. If it's Dandelion, it neutralizes our leader card, makes him useless anymore. Or we could try to go all in on this round. Also neutralizes our leader card. Ah, man. Saving his leader card for the third round. Trying to. If I pass, he plays another card. Is forced to play another card. Can't be the leader card. Cards, 3 cards. You would pass. You're thinking I should pass, Ice Flame, huh? I think it's safer to pass. We can get 48 points if they're unaffected, plus Dandelion 50 points. He's gonna have 4 cards. Can he get 50 points out of 4 cards plus a leader? Probably. But he can't play his leader card now. He can't. We might have an easier time taking him this round without the leader card in there. Because he's already played it. He'll be forced to play more cards if he wants to win. Yeah, he'll be forced to play 1 more card. Precisely one more card. He'll have 4, we'll have 3, we'll have 50 points. He'll have 4 cards plus a leader. I'm thinking 4 cards plus a leader. If a few of those are siege, that he can do it. He can pull it off. Wombat! In the flesh! Holy shit! Welcome. And we just started, too. This is the first thing we're doing. A prolonged game of Gwent. A very prolonged game of Gwent to start. Otherwise, it's his 5 cards against... we won't have that. It's actually the same point spread, if I'm seeing this right, because there's a 2-point difference right now. Dandelion's the card that would probably stay on the board. What we have left is worth the same played now as it would be in the 3rd round played with Eredin and or Dandelion being on the board. Playing 1 more card now. 5 cards if he passed. He can't pass. Or with your gut. My gut tells me to do the math, and the math is so close either way that the odds are I can't predict. Not some Gwent card counter. And I can't look at what he's got left. I think there's a plenty good chance he could overcome our points if we pass now. Let's see what he's got. Hello, Rango. I'm expecting siege, and if he has powerful siege. Now, we can make the same gamble even now. Play 1 more. We'd have 24 points plus whatever stayed on the board. And if it turned out to be a vampire, it'd be worth 8. If it turns out to be Dandelion, worth 2. So we're either going to have 32 or 26 points in a 3rd round if we pass now. He's still got a leader card. Same thing applies. I think he'd crush us with a few siege cards and a leader, and we're just done. So, this would be our last play. And if he has enough siege, he's going to kill us either way. I think that's the math. If he has enough siege, we're dead either way. I don't think it makes a lot of difference. Passing gave us 1 potential advantage. If something other than Dandelion stayed on the board because of the Monster Faction perk, we'd have 2, 4, maybe extra points in a 3rd round. You still have your hero card. Yeah, I mean, we can't play it because of the way it works. It's a close combat. You know what? Is that legal? Dandelion is a commander's horn. I don't think this is a legal play. It's not going to let us play this on top of Dandelion, is it? No fucking way. It didn't. It didn't. It doubled Dandelion. We got 2 points extra. It didn't stack with Dandelion, but it played and Dandelion got 2 more points. Last card, dude! Woo! Yes! Look at that. And that was interesting. So you can play Aerodin on top of Dandelion in close combat, but by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Clan Drummond, Shield Maiden, something for Ceres to play with.
That Witcher's rather handsome.
Hello. Hey there. Yeah, starting to work on the monster deck. We need a lot more. We need to keep an eye out as we play some merchants, pick up, purchase, and pick up some more monster cards. A long way to go on the Skellige deck. That's right, jump for joy. Praise the sun, Geralt. Something with swords? Something with swords. I did Knight for Hire. You're nearby. Back in town. You do. It's like Geralt's got sunglasses. Figured that out. Looking good, Roach.
Do you like it here?
Whoa!
I like it here. I love it here.
Come on.
So, you're nearing the end of your Saturdays. Have been a good day. The rest of us, we're day is young. Is it fixing to be a good day? Tail bug, the tailless roaches. Oh, Wombat, you missed Marilyn Monroe. You missed Marilyn Monroe. There's probably a few different clips, and I haven't cut any proper highlights yet. Does anyone feel like linking one of the clips from yesterday of Marilyn Monroe and her dress? I think Wombat could appreciate that.
The witch man cometh!
The witch man cometh! Thank you, Lamia, thank you. Iconic, hilarious, Beef Ritz Mitz. I love the naming system for clips. It is eternally awesome.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher.
Another murder by the horrid beast! Milled to death!
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Impressive, no? Manticore. Iridium plates. We make our own. Wasn't that great? We need a few of them. Probably needed a few for different pieces. That specific lady tends to do that. You've seen it on another stream. I like to think that CDPR leaves a few of the, we find some of these bugs and they are too awesome to fix. CDPR is exactly the type of company that might just leave them in because they're awesome bugs. Really, why would you fix that? Why would you want to fix that? Manticore. We were talking a little bit about Manticore gear yesterday. Stream. What did I make? Didn't I make? Trousers. And if we wanted to play around with Manticore swords too, we could. Level 40, and we're now moving away from level 40 somewhat rapidly. We have nice stats.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
D-Star! Yay! Thank you! Thank you for your sub. Thank you for sharing being awesome. Cheers to you! You lurking out there today?
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
And the double dipping. Yeah! Yeah, let's see. Chat, thank you. Happy Saturday to you too. Z-Star, there you are. Happy Saturday, Jay and the crew.
It's cool, everybody. I'm here.
And welcome. I don't think we're gonna make those right now.
What do you have on offer?
This is the merchant, or at least one of the merchants, that has some nice variety. If you want to deck Roach out, the stats are the same, the art is different, so you can get different sets. Cool looking.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Step outside here for a minute.
Gentlemen, northern
So what's the deal with the Manticore? I don't know if I made that set before. I made part of the set. Manticore boots. No leather, no metal plating around the leather. Look like much simpler leathers. Hey, Brad. Says hi, everyone. Hello to you. Oh, if we die, I can see why dyeing that would work really well because it's a uniform color or uniform.
Witcher!
Another murder by the horrid beast.
Witcher! And what of the stats? The bonus for 3 pieces we can. Our critical hit chance applies to bombs also. Does that mean the 5% boost from each piece or our total? Even if it's our total, what's our critical hit chance? And crits with bombs are great. I'm all for that, but multiple oils we were getting from the woven gear as elemental slashing piercing. Slashing piercing monsters. Slashing monsters elemental. Total elemental 45. Piercing is 10. Slashing is 21. 11 monsters. Nope. 17 monsters. Okay. So, and some maximum toxicity. Slight increase. They each have that? Maximum toxicity. Maximum toxicity. With a total of 20 for the 3 pieces, we'd be able to get an extra swallow in. Yeah, I think I like the art on the woven better, but that dyed might be cool. Watch it swap here. Watch the pieces here. The boots. That's badass. Look at the... Yeah, Geralt likes it. Look at the metal on there. Wouldn't that protect you better? The knee plates, pads and plates. The cod piece. Easy access. Gloves studded like that? I like that set way better. Now, we've got more dye in the bank. We can craft some dye. I don't really want Saints Row colors here, but what do you think? Look cool. What could we end up with? Purple, black, white. Oh, we can get previews. Excellent. Okay. The string on the knees would remain. So, Simpika, how are you doing? Hi, Jay and everyone. Hi. That's kind of subtle. That lavender, that's not bad. It's kind of subtle, but you can hardly tell it's purple. The orange on the trousers would only go to the sides? Might look like on the gloves, not bad. Just works with everything. Preview went back to not showing the black, but maybe it'll update after the fact. Wait, the gloves took. Pants, gloves, they took. Boots still need some dye.
Citizens, beware of the beast.
Greeting. Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
The dyes be crafting components. Under alchemy? Alchemy? Alright,
Good
Simpika.
luck on the path.
Was the brown the default color? It must have been, yeah. Alright. Yeah, what about you? Where are these paints? Eyes. Black. The brown actually looked fine and it helped show off the metal, but you know me.
another murder
I
by the
stole his
horrid
shirt.
beast.
He's got the rest of the outfit. I took his black shirt.
To his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair.
I'm gonna go stash the Manticore set at Corvo. But what do we have? Sure, we have a couple Gwent games here in town to get some Skellige cards. We may as well do those while we're here. But let's go talk to. This is one of the first quests we got, and I still haven't been there. Let's go talk to the Ducal.
Beware of the beast. You will find solace there.
Nilfgaard would be pleased with your color choice. I guess they would at that. Maybe I'll blend it.
Drink up while
The Nilfgaardian's better.
Do you know the colors I would see on the Duchy's banners? Red, white, and
Banquets and wine are rather suited for
Ugh, guy puking into a flower pot.
Slithering snake by the leg.
women love tears.
our blood's worth less than wine.
Saying, I heard women love tears. That doesn't sound right. What did he say?
once good name. It is worse than death.
The Camerlengo best not be late with my pay.
My sword, Max, my
143 careful too.
Pardon my tongue, but that low half-breed was a horrid bomb butcher. Good of
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camerlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knights errant.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Toussaint from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash hats, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats,
We have done all those things, or at least much of.
rewarded. Speaking of payment, my most heartfelt gratitude.
Applesauce.
Compensation for your sacrifice.
It's one of our Gwent games, too.
Can't help but be curious. But where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage. Pardon me. Financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
I want to buy his books. I was just curious what he might have. So before we... I'm sure he's got one of our cards.
See you
Before we
later.
challenge him to
Go
a game.
in peace for a night.
That's him, the slayer of Starling's Slayer.
13 of 15 contracts done. Not much. Complete the contracts you took on from the Camerlengo. I wonder if there's any partial turn-in, but what remains... Sure enough, we have a handful of POIs left. 2 of them. Near Mont Crane. I never did go over there. Didn't make it down there yet. Well, now I'm curious. Shall we do those things?
Band.
Cuttle sucks its blood to piss and paid too much out again.
Cursed be he that keepeth back his sword.
Greetings, knight.
About 2 years, Simpika? Yes. Just a 2 years. So no partial credit. Alright, no partial credit.
wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Should have made sure he has one of our Skellige cards that we need, but keep up with the monster deck. Learn by doing. Alright, his leader card canceled out our leader card. Now Dandelion becomes more useful since he took out our leader card. Vampires. All 3 vampires. We only want 1 in hand. We'll come back to that. Forktail, Plague Maiden, Vesemir, Fiend, Toad, Draug. This is not a good hand. I don't see this as a good hand yet. Let's swap 2 vampires. They'll be back. Aracas, that's good. Let's swap another vampire. Come on. This was a Fiend, Elemental, something. All right, we got 2 muster cards. This is a terrible hand. Against Nilfgaard, there's going to be spies. We don't have any decoys. Don't have any What keeps happening with that? Have I not put any decoys, special cards into the monster deck? I haven't even seen a decoy since we started playing monster. Me too. Me too. Cheers. Gonna be rough. All right, let's get it on. Gonna wipe the floor with us. Although, no, I don't even have a medic. We can't even pull that spy out in a subsequent round. I don't have high hopes for this. Letho. Hi, Letho. Toad's special function is all but useless unless we're playing someone who plays enough ranged. It is useless unless we're playing someone who plays enough ranged that aren't hero cards. In a way, it's kind of a throwaway. Although it would be Scorchable. It would be Scorch. Anything else I play now would be Scorchable except these cards here. So. Ow. Ow! It's gonna hurt. It's gonna continue to hurt. Look at that. He did. Okay, guess what we can do now? That card. Should we wait one more? Wait one. But he played that. He's gonna play another. Is it gonna be another 10? Is it gonna be lower than a 10? Opponent has passed. He's got 8 cards in a Nilfgaard deck. We are not sitting pretty. We are... Stays uselessly. Your turn. Medic. 10 came back, okay. Ah. To play something that took him just up over. I might have passed if it were 10-10. We're getting... He's got us. I don't see a path to victory here, but... Get up. Close combat Scorch would get the Fiend. Wow, he did have more range. Noted. Nilfgaard, some serious ranged. that Toad would have been better now. Has to play. I'm sure he has plenty to play. I'm more worried about spies right now than anything else. If we have any chance, he really can't have any more spies. Right now, we gotta play this or it's useless later. Almost useless later. Save it for the next round. We get a randomly chosen card, so something between a 4 and a 6 would stay, and it could be doubled. So 8 to 12, 18 to 22 is what we'd have for a final round, and he'd have to play at least one card. At least one card. Be going into the final round with 4 cards, trying to beat our 18 to 22, and probably could. We try to win this round, he's gonna be up against a strong hand, but if he's got spies, I think we're done. If he's got frost, we're done. If he's good, there's so many things he could have that'll just put us out. I think we're all in. Right. It looks like we're all in. I'm gonna do drain him of his remaining cards, so he takes this round, and then go drow plus our random in a final round grudge match. We pass, let him try to go up to 70. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Play. I dare you to take the round. Yeah.
Cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. Fiddlesticks,
King
this
Bran.
man stood up the way I'd like.
King Bran, leader card. Do we just get a new leader card? Is that what's up? King Bran. Units only lose half their strength in bad weather conditions. That's badass. But is it a passive or do you have to play it? King's gotta be wise. A king's gotta command respect. King's gotta have stone. Shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard. Shuffles all cards from the graveyard back into the deck. How would that help? Each player's graveyard back into their deck, so neither side can resurrect something. You wouldn't have anything for a medic to resurrect, but neither would they. That's what it sounds like. Alright, King Bran for when we're ready. So now, what's the deal with monsters? Did I not put any special card? We don't have any... I forgot. Apparently I forgot to put decoys and or scorch cards into the deck. We had 22 unit cards and no specials. Whoops. What do we want? One scorch, one decoy. Any weather? Not frost. We're playing monsters. Frost is just gonna hurt us worse. I always get them confused, but fog for ranged. Rain for siege. We don't have much siege. Put one rain in there.
Dresselsmith, not a cobble.
You love that the mini games are optional. You know, I remember how much I detested, refused to engage Gwent. So I hope I'm not torturing anyone now that after hundreds of hours I've come around and enjoy it a lot. Want to play it. I don't always go in for mini games, like many of the earlier Final Fantasy titles, but I usually noped out of the mini games. Or tried to. Elmar bait. Elmar bait. Our torch. 29 torches. I'm carrying 3 pounds of torches. Can we fix that? We gotta fix that. All right, let's drop 28 torches. Say. Anybody want 28 torches?
Witchers are walking, walking, walking. Witchers are walking on a bright summer's day.
A witcher goes a stalking, a stalking, a stalking. A witcher goes a stalking on a quiet evening. Alright, we're not gonna stalk the kid, that's too creepy. But he was singing about us, he just ran by. It's, okay, we won't stalk the kid. Okay, too creepy. Where are we going? Give some of those torches to people who can't afford gas lamps. They are pretty bloody magical torches. Fast travel is in order, I think. Geralt has an animation where he warms up his other arm by holding it to the fire. I didn't notice that. What? Did he just do it, or you saw it somewhere else? Wonder if he will again. Hey, Miss Misery. It goes all right. How about you?
I could go for some foie gras. A nice rich hunk with onions and mustard seed.
Hear the guard, he wants some foie gras.
Ah.
Ah. Ah.
Nice tune.
To be born into sun is to be born under a...
Went to Castle Dacia yesterday. We approach this. We already cleared Mont Crane Castle, the Hans base. Let's start there. When you first pulled out the torch, let's see if he does. I wonder if it was a combination of some other animation. A knight errant in distress. Oh, I wasn't kidding. Hello. Wait for it. Wait for it. And that's how we shall begin. good. Our Knights Errant isn't dead. Can the Knights Errant actually die?
It's a witcher! You saved my life. I shall never forget it.
Not the first we've run into. I get the feeling they can't actually die. Maybe they can. Things are not too bad on this side of things. Glad to hear that, Miss Misery. Yeah. Rescued. Diagram for faithful friend.
Greetings, living legend.
Oh, that's a hell of a way to greet someone.
Remember, Witcher, history is wrought by those who can hang heroes.
Philibert's already dead, but some half-brains have been wandering around near Montcrain. They call themselves Knights Errant, but I call them swill-slurping miscreants. No idea what they're looking for here. No windmills around for them to charge. But those added ankle biters dream up mad ideas no normal man would ever contemplate. Addled ankle biters, huh? No matter what they're up to, they're to stop it. The best way to take care of a Knight Errant is to cut off his head. If anyone brings me such a head, he can count on a plump pouch of coins. You know, Philibert Fourfingers makes no idle promises. I can be harsh, but I can also be generous. I can also be dead. Dead. Very dead. And there aren't too many POIs left. Let's work our way down to the one remaining task for the Camerlengo. I think at least one of those will be a vineyard infestation, maybe a vintner contract. No, there's a... Sorry. There's a handful of each type of the new POIs that were added for Toussaint. Even though there's still variations on a theme, I think they did a good job of not overdoing it. There aren't too many vintners contracts. There aren't too many this or that. The Wine Wars, there were a lot of infestations with nasty archospores. Till they kill you. You could throw bombs with the torch out. You can't, right? Because of the button overlap. Ghouls? Al-ghouls? Not the only one dodging today. Geralt, do you intend to hit things with your sword, or maybe not? Maybe he doesn't. Sword fighting optional today? Is that what's up? Come through the fire, my pretties. Come through the fire. Thank you. Yes, burn! What? We just drift too far from them? Yeah. Wrong one. Ah! Ah, God. You use that on yourself? Oh. The range on that. I didn't think he could hit from there. Oh, ghouls. If you're gonna eat them, I recommend removing the spikes first. Actually, if you were gonna eat them, you might want them to thrust their spikes out before you kill them. Otherwise, the spikes would be down in the meat, right? I'm overthinking this. If you didn't want to have to de-spike the owl ghoul, you would want them to go before they died. Then the meat would be, yeah. I'll stop. No one eats ghouls, Jay. This I beg to differ. Grease-stained notes. Only a fragment of the notes is legible. The slimmest pickings yet. Haven't even seen a stray mutt on the road for a week. Since that last caravan we robbed, the one carrying a transport of fatback for workers at the quarry, we've had nothing. Zero. Zip. Luckily, we ate our fill after that, gained a slight paunch to hold us through hard times. If those times last much longer, we'll have eaten more supplies here than we've looted. Everybody thinks being a bandit's nothing but wine, wenches, and merrymaking. Should have listened to Mama and finished school, or at least started it. Tomorrow, we head back to Mont Crane. We'll have to look around for a new spot. The lads are getting bed sores from so much lying around on their bums. That sets us up for... No, that wasn't the one. That's right, we had 3 or 4 POIs north of the Camerlengo one. Sneeze. Trying. Tempting. Go away, sneeze. Either show up or go away. Gone.
That stench.
Gigs. Hey Jay, it's been a long time. Finally have time to relax. Watch the stream for a bit. Oh, welcome back. Glad you do. How you been? KIG. You, name change? Am I reading all this right? Treasure. Slizzard! Oh, slizzards are awesome. Yeah, he's got fire too. He's got fire too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to burn you. I was going for the sword play. You got tired of was it the numbers or K-I-G-G-G-G-G-G-G-G-G-G. Hey! Woo! You didn't like that. He's climbing the walls. Slizzard. Slizzard, please. Hey, Slizzard. Broken Slizzard. That's right. You just keep running in circles in the fire. That's brilliant. He just messing with me? Ah, he was messing with me. You were trolling. Woo! Hey! Okay. These might be some of my favorites in the entire game. Enemies to fight. I like winged creatures, and these slizzards. Ah, they've got like my favorite moves from wyverns and forktails. Plus, they breathe fire. They do more than this too. I don't know why. Alright, let's see some of that. Let's see some of that. Come on. Yeah. No! Did you just roll down the Slizzard's back, Geralt? Alright, that was pretty badass. Yeah. Get another greater Igni glyph too. Let's put that in. It's fire in my pants. Huh? The tail lash. Slizzards are great. Orders on torn parchment. Pavel, take that cotton boy and get him drunk tonight. And I mean slobbering, incoherent, blubbering about how he loves you and all spewing all over his boots drunk. Just a little turd, so it shouldn't take much. Once he's seeing pink unicorns, tie him up and stuff him full of deadly nightshade and sulfur, just like you'd stuff a goose before Salvine. They say dragons love virgins, so perhaps one of those winged snakes flying above the Champs de Sol will come pick this cherry. And since you will have seasoned it nicely beforehand, the reptile will gobble it up and keel over. Be careful when you're putting out the reptile's supper. I've lost enough men already. Philibert. Philibert the Dead. KIG. We've been, so speaking, your friends now call you Kigs. All right, I'm glad you said that because that's what I was about to ask. You already said it. Kigs, I will reprogram the brain. It may take a while. Work on it. Anyways, the quest that we're on is What Remains of Blood and Wine. We've got most of the main quest left. We're going to be getting to that soon here today. Cleaned up contracts. Apparently But I remember we were there. I left because I couldn't locate it. Right? It was taking us... maybe you all can help me find that today. We'll go back to that today. One treasure hunt there. But there's not a whole lot left of Blood and Wine. There is a lot in the main quest. Beyond that, we've done most. We're on our last few POIs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 POIs. We haven't done the equine quest yet. We still get to do the roach quest today. I might need some help finding it. I think we pick it up somewhere around here. So a lot of good stuff today. Nice jump. Yeah, how can you not love the Roach quest, right? Bloodswingers! They might be rot fiends now, but I still... they're Bloodswingers to me. About near dawn. About a little more light than that. Keep an eye out for you. Maybe, not in any rush. We should be alright. You should be alright. Even though we've got all our oils, I'm gonna... Some of these fights end too quickly. Like the Slizzard. I did not use Draconid oil because I didn't want the Slizzard to die any faster than it already had to. I like fighting in this game. Sword fighting is one of my favorite things about... Oh! Yes! Pay attention, Jay! One of my favorite things about the game. Yeah, they explode. I call them Bloodswingers were the first ones to do that in the Witcher game series. But their names were a little hard to... Oh! They're bleeding. Some of them will bleed down to the point where they explode, and then that'll cascade, and the others will explode, and then the others will explode. Right, come this way. Come this way. Yeah! Your turn. Your turn. Yes, right. Yeah! Much better. Oh, peanuts. Peanuts sound good. At least diagrams. I could have done a much better job at the grocery store this morning myself. Alright, the torch and the boxing don't work because he puts the torch away every time he swings. Hey, he's stealthy. How you doing? Ooh! Ooh! Nice. Credit where credit's due. Nice moves. Oh, he's bleeding. Watch for him to go, watch for him to go danger, danger. Gotta be careful now. Oh, oh, oh! Splotchy parchment. The Jacques Lerogue. What the bleeding bum diddles are you still doing here? Think I sent you out on a scenic holiday? Yesterday those winged dung munchers grabbed Gilbert straight off the walls while he was taking his after-supper wee. How many more men am I gonna lose through your incompetence, you cabbage-brained cretin? You were supposed to build a ballista as per the instructions I gave you and kill those flying lizards. If you don't finish the job in the next 2 days, I'm gonna stuff you full of sulfur and toss you to the monsters for a snack. Perhaps that way you'll at least somewhat contribute to solving the problem. No regards, Philibert. Punching monsters for breakfast. Since 1423. Or whatever year it was. Stealthy. So, and some Overwatch. Big's Overwatch. Play some Total War Warhammer, but you suck at that. Well, you could play it until that changes. I haven't played any of the Total War games. I have a few from bundles. I hear bacon. And lamb. I clearly have not had enough to eat today. Sycamores. Hey, this is the closest we've gotten to those rocks. Person in distress.
Not this again.
Ah, I forgot to refresh my bombs. Okay, it is what it is. That's right. You are exactly that screwed. Why are you turning your back on me, dude? It was a bad plan. It was a bad plan from the beginning. You're back on a Witcher. After attacking said Witcher? I thought the high ground was supposed to be a win button. I've got the high ground. Damn it. Apparently I can't get my parry riposte to work from the high ground. Did you see the leg? I think the leg made it into the cage. Nearly.
Die, Peckamonger! For Four Fingers Hands! You stand no chance against us! Keep it alive! Take him for a ride! Kill him!
Woo!
Son of attachments!
Yeah! Peckermonger! It's alright, he's very sorry he said that. Very sorry indeed. Cage key, there we go. Ernest Scrawler's Journal. Ding my dong! May we drink to the last drop, or till we drop. Four Fingers had us pitch camp near Dellenfur Pass, and to keep from going daffy with boredom, we set out on a little reconnaissance mission and happened across a merchant caravan. Sadly, we got a bit carried away. Instead of gagging and hog-tying them, the lads sharpened some stakes and stuck the fat feckers on them. That was terribly exhausting work, but we had good fun doing it, and no cleft kisser can take that away. There was one skinny snipe amongst them, but we left him for later. What matters is, their wagons were packed full of quality wine just begging to be guzzled. Naturally, we established watches, so not everyone would get sloshed at once, as is only common sense. My fool of a papa used to say, "Sonny, the most important thing in life's to like your job. Do that and you'll be happy." That feeble pate was a carpenter. No tart twiddling idea what he liked about smacking at wood, but bum botch him anyways. Geezer's been pushing daisies for ages now. And if he were alive, I'd write him a letter like this. Papa, I like my work. A whole lot. And thanks for teaching me to read and write, because now I can let you know I gave absolutely zero fecks about your advice. Aye. Harsh. Open.
You saved my life. I thank you.
Should you need something, find me at the cockatrice. You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something, find me at the cockatrice.
Something up in here? Where are we? Prince. Nice view. That, no loot in this chest that could beat this view. Two POIs left. Marked. Blizzard! Carol, it's not deep enough to swim. It is deep enough to swim, Geralt. Why don't you swim? Come on, man. I want to stay where the light is shining. I want to go into the shadow of the rocks. The fight. Can we get up to the... Surely we can get up to the tip of that rock. Oh! Those are fun. Alright, we're going up there. We've got to. Roach, you want to come with? Oh, come on, Roach. No, come on, Roach. No! Alright, alright. Sorry. Oh, Geralt, don't tell me you can't get up there. No, stop. Stop, Geralt. Come on. He doesn't want to run. Run! Go! Go, man. Stop! No. You will get up here! You will get up here!
Should
Go.
glance at the map.
Glance at the map. Listen to me. Trying to. Oh! Evil! But I wanted to go. Go! That's pretty sweet, though. He's still sliding. We could get that 10-second slide achievement right here. I don't have GOG Galaxy open right now, but hey, if you needed that achievement, it looks like you could get yourself stuck on some trees for it. How can they place a viewpoint like that and not let us climb it? That's exactly what I'm saying. That's impudent and evil. Ah, thought we were a little closer. Hit it again. Geralt! 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 Oh, Tropic, how you doing? I'm... How could they have gotten rid of the alert? Is there more to that? Was there a reason they had to get rid of it? Orders on stained paper. Demon, hold off on fishing out the cargo. One of you drowning is enough. I've sent Go and Do to you. Before those lads joined our haunts, they were pearl divers in a penal colony in Gamara. They'll have an easier time bringing up the chests. Once you get the goods, return to Caraberta Woods. You'll join a Merrick Tapeworms crew. Together, you're to pick those academics' camps clean. Tents, pallets, food supplies, you're to take it all to Mont Crane. We could do with a bit of comfort at Castel Gropian Academy's expense. Just try not to sink any more boats. Philibert. Waiting for Go and Do. Incoming! Ah, man. That really sucks. Sorry to hear that. What, maybe it's too soon to talk about plans, but not a student anymore. It doesn't, you don't qualify. You have a few months, all right. So you can't renew the lease on place. So that's better than getting forcefully kicked out. That's not good though. What are we looking for here? Ah, they'll break down just fine. Sunken boat. We're looking for a sunken boat. Hey, Manny. Yeah, you would think. Money is money, and I'd be glad to keep taking yours if you're a good renter, but... Here's the sunken boat. Where's our sunken treasure? There. This is true, Wombat. Hey, there you go. Logic. Can't beat logic. And he's inaccurate. They were already in the water. Jade just helped them be dead. Actually, you're both wrong. They were already dead in the water. I just helped them stop moving. Undead, to be precise. Tomato, tomato. Optionally, see the Ducal Camerlengo to collect your pay. Not optionally, go see the Ducal Camerlengo about your reward. Alright. Not really optional. We'll have 13 more Skellige cards to pick up. We're not going to play 13 rounds of Gwent today, but we might play 5 or something. Let's, we're going to take our first break. Just a minute here. Might want to move towards turning that in. And then break. At least they won't pee in the river anymore. There's that. Always look on the bright side. The oil we use for them is necrophage oil. They are necrophages, as opposed to weird fish people. Can always read the bestiary for the official explanation. Those entries are so good too. I have read some of them here this playthrough and many of them before, and not all of them ever, I'm sure. Necrophage means eats corpses. I stand corrected. Good point. Having necro in their name doesn't define them as dead or undead.
Do you prefer to go by Geralt of Rivia or the Butcher of Blood?
I like puss peepers. Since you ask.
143 carry the 2. Greetings, knight. I've heard reports of feats of great bravery. Thus, please accept this reward for your dedication, sir.
200. All that for 200 crowns, some XP though. That's good.
Well, see
And
you
a
later.
shield.
Go in peace for a night.
Could probably hang that shield. Witchers don't use shields, but we could probably hang it up back at Corvo. No, what is it? A trophy. XP gold. And it looks cool. Hung on Roach. I'll take the 10% dismemberment, please.
Is this now stood
Do you prefer to go by Geralt of Rivia?
There's our 28 torches sitting on the ground.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Hi, what's up? Snake!
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure
Hey,
channel.
man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for your sub support, as always. Cheers. Happy Saturday. What are you up to today? Could go to Corvo, drop off some stuff, clean up some stuff. We do need that first break. Gotta feed the dogs. I need a snack. However, when we come back from the break, why don't we dig into at least one more the Gwent games to get us Skellige cards. There are no less than 6 in town and then the rest out of town. We're not gonna have all 6 of those, but how about... And I want to try and get us some more monster deck cards. Deck with the merchants. Something like that. We were wrong, Manny. We were wrong. All right, Ty, I'm sorry. I know you just got here, but I do need to get out of the seat. We didn't quite start as early as I wanted, so we started at about 10 minutes past noon. I'm going to take my first break, feed the dogs. Dogs say thank you in advance. I can't look at those faces. Can't make them wait. I'll see you back here in a few. Everyone, stay tuned. And if we lose anyone during the break, have a great rest of your weekend. But we're going to go about another 4 hours today. And I'll be back in 10. See you soon.